Yeah, so instead of, the allergy particles, they're actual leaves.
Are they client side or are they server side? Here, watch. Let me catch one with my mouth. Let's see. Did I catch it?
No.
Oh, dang it. It's not snow, I know, but...
I mean, it works. Hello, my beautiful bugs, and welcome back to another episode on the Obsidian Order server. So in the last episode, we ended up building that lovely barn behind me. And that kind of finishes up this area for now. Because we've got other stuff to do. We still have some projects, like we've got the little housing and stuff over there. We've got the pasture and stuff over there. And then, I'm not sure what else I want to do. But one of the reasons why I brought you guys here instead of our project area is because this right here, TNT Gen 1 is over, which is extremely sad. Because, I was enjoying, and then, Cranky closed it. But that is okay, because we got third place, which I hope to do better in the next generation, which, super exciting, though, is that's going to be opening here soon. So we can actually try to, knock Sunfire off his pedestal on, in first place. Be like, no, somebody else gets first for Gen 2. Though we are definitely going to have a lot more competition because Gen 1 was an absolute blast, and a lot more people are wanting to participate in this new generation. So I'm going to have to find a place to put these lovely things. I don't really have like a trophy room or anything, so we might have to come up with something over at the villager trading area, since that is, technically my base. So today, not at the bakery, we are actually going to be going over here to the capital. So I've got a couple projects over here that I want to do. And the very first one is going to be the end relations building. So over this direction, we have the end area, which, because of the fact that I ended up putting all these lovely waterways, it's a little difficult to actually get down into it. And so, I forgot, we updated since the last episode. So we've got the Pale Garden over there, and then that is a resin farm. And this build is actually going to take full advantage of the new blocks, at least the Pale Oak, because, oh my gosh, I fell in love with that when it came out, because, So I ended up doing the little teleport thing over there. So I just basically put a Pale Oak one and did resin. Yes, the raisins. I did resin for the leaves just so that it could stand out amongst the actual Pale Oak. So the one over in the actual biome is there too. And then we've got this one here. And this was done by Sunfire, so he did the farm and stuff. So I really like how that turned out. So we've got the lovely end relations building that we are going to be putting together here, because as you can see, this is how we were getting in and out of the end. And placement was not exactly the best. So we need to move this, and so I'm going to be building the end relations building. And this will be lovely and all kinds of end related. And while I am doing that, you guys can go watch the adventures I had with Cranky over in the Pale Oak Garden, because I figured you might want this for episode or whatever, or you could just throw it in the trash. I don't care, it works.
I'm throwing that in the trash. Give it to me. Let's go.
Okay, so the features that we got because of the update, granted we skipped .2, .3, and .4, so this is .3 wasn't really important. But this right here, these are all the new stuffs that I thought was important. And so if you grab that block of resin and the Pale Oak log.
Block of resin.
Okay, and then one thing I didn't bring was a crafting table.
Oak log.
How dare I not bring a crafting table? So you need 2 oak logs and the resin.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're showing me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're showing me.
So,
I
yeah.
pick up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you
does
need
it
silk
need
touch.
silk touch?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
did not know that.
that is all right because I will show you something that you can use. You just have to I have to blindfold you on the way there,
Uh-oh. Oh,
so you don't
great.
see what's going on.
Oh, great.
So
Let me just grab my silk touch pick. I'm glad you showed me that before we got there, and then I realized I didn't have a silk touch pick.
oh well, you're not gonna necessarily. Oh, you need a silk touch axe. The pick's gonna take forever to mine that. Just FYI.
I don't have it. Who silk touches an axe?
Me?
What? Are you crazy?
No, I use the axe because I put the fortune on the hoe because that's usually for leaves. And then if I need actual leaves, I just use the axe. So then that way I've got fortune and I've got silk touch, both for trees.
Oh, hello. Okay, that was rude. All right. So what are we doing first?
Okay, well, do you want to go check out the biome?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. I didn't know you could do that to me.
It's the closest player, so. All right, so
explain to everybody how you cheated, and now we have a button.
I didn't cheat. Excuse me.
Mantis, tell us the truth.
I flew thousands of
Tell
blocks.
us the truth.
I have
Nothing
the map
but the truth.
to prove it. Hold on. I've got to scroll all the way out.
Nope.
Yeah, I started
Nope.
here to here, and then Avalar needed me, so he snagged me back to spawn, and then from Fish Farm all the way over here.
Whatever.
I thought you were telling me peace out. I was like, what? Oh, where'd you go?
I pressed the button.
Oh. I was showing off my map.
Oh, hey, Bomber's here.
Yeah.
Before he leaves. I killed him, Mantis. I killed him. I straight up murdered him.
I don't think you actually killed him.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
No,
he died.
He logged out. I think it's funny that the trees keep disappearing.
Yeah, I wonder why. That is. Oh, there he is. Hit him again. Sorry, Robert. I didn't kill him. You're right.
You know, he doesn't have a totem because he used it. He just sat there just like, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can't even spell your name apparently, Cranky. There you go. He was probably afraid that something had come in and started some mob. Oh, that's funny. Oh.
I got him right at time. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so welcome to the very small, at least part of it, Pale Garden. So with this, it goes all the way around this mountain, but then
that's weird. Yeah, I just 3-cammed it. That's a weird generation.
Because it's part of the actual dark oak forest. It's not like a biome by itself. Oh, he sucks. It's okay. We don't have to have darkness yet. So but yeah, so it generates as part of the actual dark oak forest. So this dark oak forest is already here. And so just part of it got turned into the Pale Garden. And so there's more around here. So if this ends up getting completely wiped out, which,
it probably will. Yeah, let's be honest.
There's more sections to it around this area. And then I can also move the little TP point. So I was going to make a little creaking, but I couldn't get it to look cute. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just do the resin for the tree and it'll work.
Yeah.
And so that way everybody knows there is the TP point. It's a bright orange point. So, but yeah, so you get all kinds of. There's the new vines. I think it's called the moss. I think it's called moss though.
How do do I have to silk touch that?
Shears here.
No, I came so unprepared, Mantis.
Well, that's the reason why you come with me, because I am prepared.
Good point. Do these act like normal vines? Like if I bone meal them?
Yep, you bone meal them and they will grow. You also have the moss, so the pale moss that's down here. It acts just like regular moss. However, it doesn't grow azalea trees and stuff like that. But if you bone meal it, it will turn the blocks around it into the moss. In fact, here.
Sick. Okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's sick. I love it. I love the color. It's so pale.
Sorry, I'm being original here.
Yes. But no, yeah. Awesome. Did you notice the particles?
What's this?
The leaf particles? Oh, okay. If you put so the carpet here. Hold on. Oh, here.
What did you do?
Wait. Just hold on.
Ah! What?
If you put the carpet, if you put the carpet up against, it goes either one or two.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, either one or two. Yep.
Is that for any block?
If you put the carpet against any block, it'll do that.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well, that is honestly, that blows my mind more than anything else.
And you can break it down to one if you don't want the two. But yeah, if you put it up against any other block.
That is no, you have no idea how like mind-boggled I am just with this simple feature. That is so cool. They're mixing up like connected texture stuff. Oh, that's beautiful.
But yeah, so you just put the carpet against any block, and then you'll either get one or two.
Goodness.
And if you don't want the two, you can shorten it down to one.
Oh, jeez, this game has changed dramatically, and I love it. I love it.
And I'm assuming you notice the leaves.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's kind of like the azalea. Well, not really. They're actually like leaves.
Yep.
That is cool. Right here. Fall down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so the thing. Okay, there's a secret about these though. Put that in like you're gonna craft it.
Okay.
What color dye do you have?
Dye.
Okay, but wait. The thing is that if it's actually open, I think it's orange. It turns to orange dye. So at night, these turn to open. So you have to harvest them at night to get the open ones. And if you put them in flower pots, they will open and close in the flower pot.
No. Stop! They're like those little plants that you touch and they shrivel. They like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, stop touching me. I love that. Oh man, you know what? It's really cool because this has like a multi-purpose. I know a lot of people don't really care for phantoms and whatnot, but the fact that we don't want to sleep right now means we have to worry about phantoms later. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword deal. But this is so cool. I love it. All right, come on. Where are you at? Where are you at?
That is a good question.
Oh! I saw eyes. Not the eyes I was looking for. Oh, I guess. Hey, flowers. Oh yeah, these are what you were talking about. These are the
opening ones. Yeah. Yep, they only open up at night, and
they're two different models. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, nice. He was sneaking up on your backside, but you know you were a little oblivious.
Yeah, no, I'm too busy looking at flowers.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's the other thing, of course. Now you have to worry. Oh, Cranky, you ran right by one.
Oh, jeez. Okay, how hard do they hit? This is
2.5 hearts.
Oh, 2.5 hearts? That's not bad. Is that with
And yeah, see the particles?
Yeah. Look away from him. Look away from him.
I don't want to look away from him. You get close to him.
Mantis! Run, Mantis! Run! This is crazy. Okay. So there is line of sight. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if he's behind a tree, that is so cool. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Wait, I want to see if he hurts. Don't look at him.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not that bad.
Yeah, no, he's not that bad, but he's invincible.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find this.
Here. I was gonna say I'll whack him.
Yep.
You fight the heart.
Oh, I see resin.
Okay, yeah. Well, the resin will generate around the heart. So.
Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, so we need silk touch. You said?
Yeah, silk touch.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I stopped looking at him.
No, you're fine. It's not him.
Well, because I was gonna say
cool.
you need to come and grab my axe.
You know what? I'm gonna leave this.
Okay.
For anybody else.
Okay.
Because
you know, we can't craft them, so.
I'm taking this. Give me your axe.
Okay, well, where are you?
I'm right below you, Mantis.
Well, I'm trying to look at this guy.
Drop your axe down the hole. Hello.
Hi, axe.
Thank you. Where'd the guy go?
I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah, let me see. Hey, dude, taking your heart. And does he just disappear?
Wait, watch. Yeah, what he does is he kind of he like twitches and then just like disintegrates.
Okay, yeah, I gotta think about how I'm gonna prank people. Okay.
Oh yeah,
you're first.
Well, you're already too late for that because you remember that post that I made?
No.
I got 2 hearts.
No.
Now, the question is, where did I put them?
Where'd you put him?
I'm not saying.
Mantis, I swear to everything holy, I'm sleeping every night away. Okay? You think I'm kidding? I'm sleeping every night away.
Oh, don't worry. I put one in somebody's base who usually doesn't sleep. So
great, very good.
So it should be interesting to see. Yeah.
That's cool. That is cool. Well, thank you,
You're
Mantis.
welcome.
I appreciate everything but the prank.
Oh, that's funny. So I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed that adventure with Cranky. It was really nice to explore the new features with somebody who's hasn't really been following it. So that was super fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, as you can see, I do have the end relation building all up. So the idea is that the Endermen came over here or the architects or whoever built the end buildings. As I'm not sure what the history is behind the end buildings. Whoever built those came here and they wanted to build one of their towers. And so that's, I basically copied the tower and then I started adjusting it to kind of have some, some of the pale oak so that we have a little bit of that white in there. And then I also brought in some of the crying obsidian, which is one of the materials that we use here. So as you can see, we've got it right here. So that kind of helps tie it into that whole, kind of magic node and all of that. And that also kind of explains this right here, because the lore in our world is that because of these magic rifts, it has created magic to where we can actually go and, and make these teleport points. So this is an actual straight shot into the end from here, and the players can actually end up using those as well. So that's one of the things that we have on here. And so we've got the fast travel between the bases, and we also have the access to the end via the little TARDISes that we have here. So now we do have access through the parkour, but as you guys will see, in a few weeks, I'm not that great at parkour. So we're gonna fly up and look at the ship. Now also, I wanted to point this out. So I did this entire thing, and I haven't looked at the sign. And I was about to destroy it, and then I noticed, somebody vandalized my sign. And yes, I know. Whenever Mantis is actually working or thinking, I know it's scary. But you don't have to stay it. But yeah, so then we've got this ship up here now. So let's go ahead and get up here and take a look. Now this is the actual ship. So I took a schematic of the ship from the end and brought it into a creative testing world, and I was replacing blocks and all of that. And yeah, so I didn't even know that this was an actual thing. I never noticed this on the ships. But yeah, they've got this thing kind of sticking out. And it doesn't look right without it. It really doesn't. I was like, you know what, we'll get rid of this. But it was like, all right, well, I guess we'll do it as the actual logs and the dark oak. That was the closest that I could get. We now don't have a block that is close enough because this is too warm for the gray ones, but it's too gray for like the dark oak and the spruce and stuff. But I think, I think that works. Then we got over here, we've got the dragon head. So I did bring one of those over so we can actually get like the full ship experience. And then I replaced the purple with the pale oak. And then we got down here, I kept the rooms. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this. I actually think I want to use this as kind of like a challenge kind of thing. And so maybe like you have to parkour up here in order to, get like the prize or something like that. Though I'm not sure how I'm going to enforce that, considering that, pretty much everybody has Elytra. So we'll have to see. But I do kind of want to use this as maybe some like mini game or something along those lines so that, we can definitely get use out of it. And now, yeah, we have 2 ships. So we got the one for Sunfire's TP point and we got this one. And then we'll slowly start adding more, and it'll be fantastic to actually see this kind of get filled in and all of that as well. So I've got a lot of work in terms of adding in the coral, but we'll have to see how that kind of plays out as we, as things kind of grow. Now I have one more project that I want to get to today, and that is the Warriors Guild. Now, a while ago, this was probably like beginning of the season kind of thing when we were talking about the guilds, Sunfire suggested that we do an actual boxing ring. And so I've got the Explorers Guild. That is something that I need to get up and running. And then I've got the Warriors Guild because there are some ideas flowing around about some, RPG kind of elements and all of that for these. But that is going to be future stuff. But yeah, super excited for that. So I definitely want to get both of these wings done. So today we're going to do the Warriors Guild. And so let me go ahead and get all of the, the strength equipment and the boxing ring in and all of that. And I'll show you when I'm done. And there we have it. We have a nice little gym now in place. I kind of wish that we were like on Bedrock, though I don't know if Bedrock allows you to lay down or not, but I know it's got emotes and all of that, so be able to lay down and actually be like, I can't quite get underneath the bar. Be like, try to lift it up and all of that. And then we got punching bags. Of course, we can't have a boxing ring without, punching bags. And then over here, these are supposed to be pull-up bars. It was the closest I could get to that. Yeah, I was originally thinking about doing these, but as you can see, there's a gap. So, I mean, I could have probably still done it. Or even like just like right here. So do 2 across and then use that as a pull-up bar. But I wanted to have it a little bit more, more connected. And then over here, we've got our little warrior guy. So yeah, not really selling anything at the moment. I just kind of, did these as like placeholders. So we got like the fight ticket and the protein shake. So as we kind of expand out with the Warriors Guild and all of that, we can then use this guy to kind of sell stuff. And yeah, and so it also with the raiders and stuff, they may still be able to get a shot in on him, because that was one of the reasons why we moved the other ones. So I may need to put something up like right here in order to try to protect him. Yeah, because they won't go past here, because I've got the little thing where, it's the string underneath, so they think that this isn't a block that they can actually walk on, and so they stop. And then, yeah, so I might still need to put something up here to kind of protect him. So maybe add in like another fence, especially if he ends up getting shot. So yeah, might need to protect him. And then here we have the actual fighting ring. So we've got entryway on here. So this is a red corner, this is a blue corner, and somebody kind of forgot to clean up after the last fight. So we'll have to get janitors in here and, kind of clean that up. And then this is a microphone for the announcing. And then last but not least, we have an area where people can go up here and actually, watch the fight and all of that. So yeah, so this is our little Warriors Guild. I wasn't sure quite what to do with it, but then I got the idea. It's like, you know what, with Warriors and Sunfire wanted the boxing ring, and I'm like, okay, well, what better way to do it than actually create a gym for the Warriors Guild? So we don't have too much of like the like modern builds and stuff around here, and so this kind of helps bring in that modern vibe into this in order to kind of represent that area of our world. So yeah, definitely super excited to see kind of where the Warriors Guild goes, as well as the Explorers, which is one of the next projects that I need to get moving on, if nobody else decides that they want to do that. So yeah, next big project I think I have is the Nether. But I think I want to go back to the bakery a little bit first to kind of wrap things up over there, and then after we get that done, then we'll head to the Nether and start working on our train station over there. So I'm definitely really happy with the progress that we've made today. So we've got, of course, the lovely End Relations Bureau and the Warriors Guild, and then all the lovely stuff with the update for 1.21.4, which I am so super excited about having that. White wood, I love it. So we actually have a little bit more of the white color that we can actually play with. So especially consider that, hey, for some reason I think we kind of have a white thing going on here at the Capitol. But yeah, I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button.
If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.